Hello and welcome to Wingin It. So you may have seen that a few weeks ago now I took part in the MSO Grand Prix Wingspan tournament, hosted over on Board Game Arena by the Mind Sports Olympiad. Consisting of 3-player games, it followed a Swiss system format, with each player competing in 4 games, followed by a final game contested between the top 3 ranked players. This then gave a final leaderboard, with the final top 3 earning gold, silver and bronze medals. Now I streamed all of my games for this tournament over on Twitch, and this video serves as a selection of edited highlights from those games that I played in. It ended up being a very long day of streaming. If you do want to go watch that back in full, the VOD will be available for the next couple of months. So you can check that out over on my Twitch channel, which is linked in the description. I'll also be posting individual full-length videos for each tournament game throughout the rest of this week. So if you do want to watch the games back in full, there's a couple of options available to do that. But as I say, it's quite long, and I appreciate not everyone has the time to watch all of that back. So if you want a more condensed version of the day's events, then this is the video for you. Before we get stuck in with the games though, I'll just briefly run over the rules and the format of the tournament in a bit more detail so you understand how things play out. As I mentioned before, the tournament used a Swiss system, ranking all players together in a single leaderboard without the need for everyone to play everyone else like you might do in a round robin. There were 48 players taking part in this tournament in total, so everyone gets randomly allocated a match in the first round, and then in subsequent rounds, players are matched up against those with similar points totals based on results from the previous rounds. So effectively, if you win your games, you'll get grouped up with other players who've also been winning their games, and so on. Now with this being hosted on BGA, of course, there's no expansions available. It's base game only. There was also an additional rule removing the so-called powerful bird cards from the deck, those being the 2 ravens, the killdeer and the Franklin's gull. Language dependent bonus cards were also removed, consistent with the Monster Couch digital game. Now regular viewers will know I'm very much used to playing with expansions by now. The majority of my competitive play is in 1v1, so it has been a while since I played this kind of 3-player base game format. As it's such a different playing experience, I was definitely feeling a bit rusty going into this, and keeping my expectations low, but I thought it'd be a fun challenge to take part in this and see how well I could play, see how well I could adjust back to the base game. Plus with medals on the line, obvious motivation is there to do well and try and get some good results. Lastly, before we get stuck in, I'd like to thank the MSO for hosting this tournament. I've taken part in a few of their in-person tournaments before, and they've always been good fun. But this was my first online experience with them, and I definitely enjoyed it. So if you'd like to learn more about the MSO and what they do, there'll be a link in the description so you can go and check them out. With that out of the way, let the games begin and join me on my quest for Grand Prix Gold. All right, there we go. We've got a game. So I'm assuming I feel like such a beginner here. I'm assuming if I click join, we're going to join and we're going to get stuck in. So it looks like we've got one of our opponents is ready, OG Russ Hood, and we got this other player. It looks like we might be waiting for them. So we will wait and see. I'm not really sure how this how this tournament handles situations if people don't show up. It says we've got game in progress, but only 2 players. I'm not sure if that's right, but let's go to the game. Okay, yeah, I guess it looks like we're playing. So this is our starting hand. We're going second. This is not a great starting hand. We do have the nuthatch, which is good. We don't have any real card draw, which is a problem. We've got this whistling duck, but that is not a good bird. So I may do something like this and maybe try and grab those seeds, because I think obviously this base game, grasslands is the way to go. So I think if we can do something like the Bob White, maybe get something for this end of round, get some eggs going. I mean, it's good for the third end of round goal as well. We can look at keeping the forester, and we can certainly do something where we discard. We just keep these 2 foods. We play the nuthatch with the worm. We grab 2 seeds. Then we've got the 3 for the Bob White. Play the condor and the wetlands for free. Lay some eggs, do a bit of digging. I think that's going to work out okay. So obviously, as a nice person, I will wish my opponents good luck. And yeah, it looks like we're underway here. So yeah, they play Clark's Creek. That's really good. Nice opening wetland bird. Obviously seeing some more cards. The star nest will be good, obviously for some of these end of round goals. So and grackle in the forest. Okay, that I've got to say that is particularly unusual. That's something you see on Oceania games, I think, a little bit more. Oh, of course, there's me forgetting that this is these are base boards, so I can only take 1 food. I was totally in the mindset of let's just play this nuthatch and take food twice. That's not exactly going to work here, is it? So in that case, I might do Condor first. We lay eggs, we take cards, and then we take food and we throw one of those cards. We'll see what this bonus card's going to be first. But okay, Enclosure Builder, that's all right. We'll take that. That synergizes nicely with the Bob White. So you laid eggs. Okay. We're going to do the same. I think I'm going to take this Bellsviria. I think I'm going to take this Bellsviria because the Star Nest is good. And this Inca Dove can get thrown away easily. And yeah, with the Enclosure Builder, we can certainly look at scoring points there. And we're going to need a Cup Nest for that next end of round goal. So yeah, this is kind of an interesting step. I would have said, personally, Grackle, put it down here. You could put the Grebe and the Grackle there if you wanted, but even just the Grackle. Oh, and discarding Puffin. Yeah, you don't often see that. So I may take 2 worms here, play the Bellsbury up here, and then just lay eggs again. We can resume digging next round. So yeah, as I said, definitely going to be rusty on the base game. So there are going to be things where I just need to adjust the way my brain thinks a little bit. It's going to be back to basics. Let's see what this bonus card's going to be. Okay, that falls apart a little bit. We may go Breeding Manager here. This is one where on the base boards, it's better than Bird Feeder. When you get to Oceania, it probably flips and is the other way around. So okay, we do get a fresh Bird Feeder, so that's quite nice. I think we're going to take advantage of that. I think I'm going to go Seed Rat. Not a great start. We're kind of looking for more card draw, but it could certainly have been worse. Oh, they discarded Wood Duck. Okay. I feel like that's not a good move. I'm afraid to say it feels like a bit of a mistake for my opponent. We come into round 2. We've got some decent birds. Sparrow and Night Heron. Could definitely see myself go crazy in the grasslands, draw some cards, get some food while we're at it. Certainly this Night Heron, I'm going to pick that up. And I think getting this strong grasslands with the egg access, I think that's going to be nice. So let's pick up the Sparrow as well. Oh, Canada Goose going down in the grasslands. So, okay. Not too sure where the seeds are going to come from that, but we'll see how that plays out. We're going to take food again. Please give me food I want. Okay, fish and seeds. That's what we asked for and that's what we've been given. So we'll take that. Oh, fish crow. Ew. Okay, there's some weird stuff going on here that I'm very much not used to. So fish crow going down here in the water. So maybe that's where the seeds are going to come from. But yeah, this board's a little bit all over the place. So I think what we're going to do is we'll do Bob White. I think priority is going to be get the grasses going, lay some eggs, play the Night Heron for the big point bird, and then yeah, it's going to be a situation where we're going to fill up on eggs quite quickly. We're not going to have loads of egg space, and we're obviously generating 5 each time in this grasslands. But kind of like my opponent here with this fish crow, when we draw cards, we're going to be able to turn some eggs into food, and in theory, grab what we want. So that's going to be helpful. See, they're discarding lots of big point birds, and I feel like they may come to regret that later in the game, because that's what you want to do at the end. If you're not laying eggs, is play some of those big point birds. So, I see we've got Epic Sax guy in the chat, who is also playing in this tournament, I think. So, it'd be nice if we get matched up, but I sort of hope we don't, because I want a nice easy ride. I don't want to play anyone good. I want to coast, because I'm so out of my depth playing base game. We're going to play our Grasshopper Sparrow. Yeah, we've got a 5-point grasslands, so that's always good. As I said, grasslands on these base boards, you want to focus on that. Oh, Piebald Group. I would have killed for that bird. That would have been lovely. I don't know, very, very nice one. We are going to play our Night Heron. So yeah, I think we're going to leave some eggs. Obviously this Bob White, you kind of want to clear off this when you can, but we do have this end of round goal to think about. Oh, great on down. My opponent is finding so many good birds. Like, this is ridiculous. all these birds I've seen that they're finding and discarding is unreal, but I think we will draw cards here again. Oh, Hummingbird. Okay, maybe now what we do is we take the Sparrow and I skip the Heron, and then I can double play Sparrow into Hummingbirds, and then I can lay eggs. My opponent, I think, is quite food rich at the moment. I guess the concern is that I might be giving them seeds, but obviously they can turn into 2 points. My opponent up here, they get 3 food and 2 points in their forest. I get 2 food and a point, so their forest is a food and a point better than mine anyway. So I think giving food to them is not super valuable. So I think let's take the Sparrow anyway. I think that will be a good idea. So let's go ahead and we'll do Hummingbird, and we'll spend a rat because I'm going to keep this berry here for this Vireo. We've got the end of round goal secured. Yeah, this doesn't update mid-turn, which is a bit confusing, but my opponent has only got 8. All right, what we've got in the tray? No forest bird. So how do we want to approach this? We could just play the Pipit, and could we just egg out from there? I think we go off the top and maybe we find a Forester bird. No, Kestrel. Okay, I think we take this Pipit. And so then we'll play the Pipit, lay eggs twice, and then double play in the forest. We'll do our Pipit. So we'll see. I mean, I guess we're looking for Prairie Manager. So if that could come up, that'd be great. Okay, Field of Expert, I'll take that. Not bad at all. I want to get the worm from the Hummingbird, so I'll put my opponent in first. Can we get a worm? Ooh, ouch. That stings. We're just going to force this Warbler. I was very much banking on getting a worm there. Yeah, I think we lay eggs first here and we throw the food to get an extra point, and we accept that we've lost this end of round goal. Where were you last turn? Now we can do this double play. Just wish this was the other Warbler. If this is hooded and it hit Forester, we'd be getting a few extra points, but beggars can't be choosers. We've had really, really weak card draw this game, so we've kind of just had to work with what the deck has decided to give us. So I feel like we've done all right. We're going to get a decent score here. Nothing outrageously amazing, but I say the starting hand was pretty bad, so here we go. into the final scores. 77, so yeah, I mean, without our bonuses, we were on 83. So we know we're winning this game. I think we sort of got like mid-90s. I think it was like 93, 94, something like that. Yeah, there we go, 95. Nothing OP, no tuck cards, which is unusual for a game of mine. But there we go, we win. We win our first game. So we obviously GG our opponent. All right, don't say GG. That's fine. I won't take it personally. We now wait for our next game. And so having won game 1, we got off to that perfect possible start, picking up 4 points along the way. Going into game 2, however, things are about to get a lot more difficult. Oh no. Oh no. Oh dear, we're in trouble. Alright, let's see how this goes. So we go in. Oh, we're going first. Ooh, Grackle start. Yeah, I think we just go Grackle and of course Falconer. But yeah, not really anything else. I suppose you could do Grackle Mallard. I didn't really like that in baseboard. So I think we'll just go with the Grackle. We'll spend the seed in the fish. We'll keep Rat and Worm and hope for some Falconer birds to come up. This is going to be a significantly harder game than that first one. We've got a better starting hand here. I like Grackle as just a solo one, but again, if this is Oceania boards, I'd be much happier, but this is still good on the base boards. We've not got especially grasslandsy end of round goals, so... Oh, Sack's going heavy on the cards here. He's probably got a nice forest bird, but let's go with our Grackle. We're looking for crows, we're looking for hummingbirds, we're looking for more tucking birds. We're going to hope that, yeah, we can get off to a nice start and get a good engine here. Oh, he's gone with the Warbler again, so he had that last game, so he's going for the forest engine. We're going to draw. Right, Woodstock. Bye-bye. Yeah, we just dig. We're going to throw the egg, obviously, look at more cards. We score a point each turn. We're looking at 2 cards, so yeah, hopefully we get some good stuff pretty quickly to add to this. Oh, Night Heron. Yes, please. Don't mind if I do. Oh, and Swallow. Likewise. Just wish there was a fish in this dish. Alas, there is not. Part of me is saying just pick up this worm and just play the Swallow and then sack off the Night Heron and look for a crow or a hummingbird. I think I'm going to do that. This Swallow suddenly turns a 1-point wetlands that sees 2 cards into a 3-point wetlands that sees 3. And that is just such a significant upgrade. And I want to be doing that as quickly as I possibly can. We may keep hold of this Heron. It was kind of interesting start there because this smelt like I'm keeping the Warbler and some spare cards and I'm just going to dig for a bit and use those spare cards for tucking and drawing, but maybe got sick of that and settle for the egret and now doing some digging with that and seeing what comes up. We'll see how that plays out, but yeah, we're going to get our Swallow to the game. This is a nice start. This is a very nice start. And having had a game 1 where we had 0 tuck cards and 5 cash food, hopefully I can redeem myself a little bit. Let's just keep on digging. Hey, Barn Swallow coming up. And my boy Clark's Nutcracker, but on baseboards you're garbage, so bye-bye. So okay, so now we may go with the worm, if we can get one. And as the same with the swallow, just take 1 food and play the barn swallow. So we'll go double swallow. Still holding out hope that maybe Phoebe or hummingbird, or I'd still take a crow. Obviously crow's better if you have 2 egg sources, because otherwise you're kind of laying an egg and then discarding it. And if you're going to play birds, you need more eggs from somewhere, and you don't want to be skipping your crow that only gets you 1 food a turn anyway. Okay, you're doing some more digging, so this is kind of the strength of Yellowthroat, is just to dig. So I guess it makes sense that you want to prioritize getting the pink powers out, but it's kind of risky where you've not got any food and you've got such a strong wetland bird that's going to let you find those food gaining birds that would help you out in the forest. So yeah, I think this player's either going to have some real slow turns later, just like taking 1 food at a time, or they're just going to have to hope that they get a bit lucky that the really bad hunting powers do work. Okay, that's a good bird feeder that we want to see. So Project Night Heron may well be on. Oh, he's skipping. That's an interesting dynamic. I think in 1v1, absolutely you skip there. In 3-player, I'd be tempted to activate it and say, look, if you benefit, I'm fine with that, but the 3rd player's going to miss. Okay, into round number 2. Not a great tray, not anything too amazing looking there. Sax might want the Sandhill Crane. That is a good way of using up some food. It looked like he might have picked up the Golden Eagle. Yeah, so I think he's going to try and do double play. It looks like he's got Falconer, but we know he doesn't, so it might be Rodentologist, but it certainly seems like he's going to try and double play, and that's the grassland move, because you do need to pivot into the grasslands at some point. Harriet, yeah, okay, he's definitely got Rodentologist then, so he's finding lots of nice birds for that. Oh, yeah, I think we take the worm, and then I'm going to have to decide if I then take the fish and play the night heron, or if I just play the swallow and just keep drawing and hope for the hummingbird. So let's go with that. This is looking like it's going to be a very, very strong board, and I think unless we can find that crow or that hummingbird, or just get bush tit, get more in this wetlands, because we've had quite a few slow turns here, I think we may be just fighting for 2nd place here, because because I think this is going to be tough to compete with. Obviously, there's no like mute swan and main duck and chiff chaff and those kind of birds that you would be so used to looking for when you start full tuck. Yeah, there are still obviously lots of nice wetland birds, lots of nice tucking birds that we can look for, and we've already got quite lucky in finding the 2 swallows. I think we'll see if that can continue. We're going to commit. We're going to play this barn swallow up this yet again to now 4 points and 4 cards that we're seeing. So that is a nice bump up. Sax is digging, Sax is drawing, so he's not happy with what he's got. That's good news for us. Okay, Pygmy Nuthatch, that's not bad with some extra cards. You gonna skip your hunting powers this time, mate? Skip the Screech Owl earlier. Yeah. This is weird that he's like skipping the crappy ones, but he's using the good ones. So I'll have to ask him about that later. But all right, let's draw some cards. And oh boy. Yeah, we found some nice stuff, but we're finding some absolute dross here as well. So, okay, Spotted Owl, yeah, maybe. Bald Eagle, definitely not. Let's say we are scoring 4 points, even drawing crap stuff. So, oh, Chipping Sparrow, that's not what we want to see. Yeah, suddenly getting some eggs in this forest with the tucks on the Warbler. Oh, he's not gone to Sparrow. That's very surprising. Interesting. We'll see how that plays out. But okay, let's draw cards again. Okay. Oh, this is not really going how I wanted it to. I was definitely hoping. Oh, Pelleted Woodpecker. Okay, well that's going to help Sax a lot. That is going to help me a little bit because I have got some egg. Maybe now I do. Maybe now is Night Heron time if we're going to get some eggs off this Woodpecker. I think we go with the Night Heron here because we can take that fish and then we just need a worm on a reroll. If we can find a bush tit, we're in the money. And that's probably our ticket to winning this game, is finding another tuck and lay, because it's 2 points a turn. It's the eggs that's going to help us out a lot. And then we just draw cards, we score points, we play birds like the owl, double plays, big point birds, find, I say, these falconer birds that we've been looking for. That's the dream. That's what we're looking for. I think we're still going to struggle because Sax guy, he's in a strong place. I think he's going to take food again. So actually, this feed's going to change because I think he wants his rats to do the double play. That's if I'm reading his mind. Oh no, flycatcher. Okay, interesting. Maybe just more cavity spaces. But okay, we've got to go. We've got to go for the reroll. Please, worm. Oh. Skin of our teeth stuff. We'll take that worm. And yeah, I don't like how we've had 4 of our turns. 4 of our 14 turns so far have just been taking 1 food each time, and it's horrible and it's super slow. So I'm hoping that we can make up for that with a little bit of efficiency and point scoring with this wetlands. That's going to be the aim. Let's play Le Night Heron. It's pretty tight. I mean, obviously bonus cards excluded. 31, 33, 32. We're not doing so hot on this falconer. Well, hello there. Nice to see you, yellow-headed blackbird. And all right, we're in business. We're in business. Rubs hands together, because Blackbird has found its way into my hand. And so yeah, we draw cards again, we play that, we have a great time. It's all singing and dancing, 5-point engine, get food, play the owl, look for bird counter. That's what we're going to go and do. It's time to make our wetlands strong and get yellow-headed Blackbird down. So as I say, probably would rather that was a bush tip with the star nest, but not a big deal. The aim is obviously to win. I think I probably would take a 2nd place. If you offered it to me right here, right now, I would say yes, please. Because it's been a little bit slow going. Now we've got this wetlands going. Oh, we're just going to find all the crows, are we? I see how it is. We can start to use this wetlands. So, okay, I think we start taking rats. Because we're going to play one or both of these. And there's the bush tip we wanted, as always. But I do think we get rid of you, so. Oh, here's the double play. I've been talking about this for 3 rounds. And Golden Eagle. And yeah, that's a big point play. As I say, I'm accounting for the fact that this is an 8-point rodentologist now, so he's quite a long way ahead. I've done literally 0 prep for this tournament. I'm fully ready to just come in here, and we're just here for the vibes. We're just here to have a bit of fun. I don't expect that we're going to win this, but we'll try our hardest, and if we can have some fun along the way with these sorts of wetlands engines, that is always going to be my priority. But yeah, again, look, like very close scores, but I have a feeling these 2 bonus cards are going to be good. We know ours is not. Oh, says Phoebe. That would be, if I got 2 more worms, that would be 9. Would we have the egg space for that though? It's 9 points, whereas I suppose this is 7, but a food cheaper, so it's 8. So it's like marginal. I mean, okay, we're not going to play this painted bunting. That's too expensive. That could be a worthwhile play. I think the egg space is going to be really tricky though. We could take some version of a safer play where we triple play into this hawk in the forest, and we say, look, we're not going to get a good bonus card here. I'll take the 2 points off Falconer and then play the other hawk in the grasslands for another 2 points. Like I say, I feel in this position like we have to gamble and we have to see what's going to come our way. So let's take that gamble now. And so this is going to be a nice play. This is going to be big points, regardless of the owl bonus card. But I'll say we do need this to be good. So please, Forester a minimum, but really we want bird counter. So please, what can you get us? Okay, Forester. I think we take that. Oh, yeah. I think that could make things quite tight. I just think these grassland actions are just so strong, and yeah, I mean, I suppose the question is, like, I think we go for one of these hawks. It matters very little which hawk we go for. And we didn't have the hummingbird, there's no food co-op, so I think we just take the rat. This is going to be really tight. I think this is going to be really tight. And it heavily depends on if he's going to play another bird at the end, or if it is just going to be laying eggs and running out of egg space. But let's wait and see. So red-tailed hawk going down, and yeah, last turn's coming in. Oh, he is just laying one egg. Ooh. I mean, that's bad for him. I think this probably, if he has got rodentologist, which I'm like 99% sure that he does, I think that's going to be enough. I think this is going to be a horribly close second place, but let's see. Yeah, we really did need that bird counter. That would have been our saviour. So, ooh, 97. So if Sax does have rodentologist, he's going to win on food. Okay, so we do get second place at least. Oh, nest box builder. Oh my god, I think we win. Does that mean we win? We win! Oh, that was such a relief not seeing rodentologist there. Holy moly. Oh my god, I don't know how we've won that. Wow, thank you, Forrester. Thank you, Forrester, indeed. That was a tough game. That was really, really tough, really hard fought. That's the biggest rodentologist fake out I've ever seen. And so with 2 games played, it's now 2 wins from 2. And we find ourselves near the top of that leaderboard with a maximum of 8 points scored. However, as explained before with the Swiss system, this now means we are going to be starting to play other players who have also won both of their opening games. And things are going to get difficult. If we get a good result in this game 3, we can set ourselves up nicely going into that last game and try and finish in the top 3 and get through to that grand final. Alright, we're back and we're straight into our 3rd game. I've got my tea. Here we go. Got more tucking birds again. So do we just go with the coot? Obviously say good luck to our opponents because we're nice people. Yeah, this is no obvious approach here. I think we do just go with the coot. I would say the kingfisher, but you know, 3-play that can be useful. I think we just go coot. So let's get rid of the fish, and we'll go food web because visionary leader is hot garbage, and we'll see if we can get lucky and find martin, swallow, that sort of thing. Okay, we're gonna play our coot, and yeah, I think I'm gonna spend the rat. We'll keep the berry. We might find a nice forest bird that needs that berry. Oh, chipping sparrow, man, that's a god tier start. It's chipping sparrow and mallard. But yeah, we're just gonna play this pretty canonically, lay eggs, draw cards. You know, we're looking at 3 cards a turn. We get the card cycle with the coot, so we're hopefully going to find some good stuff. And yeah, we could just be going full tuck again if we do find a blackbird, a crow, hummingbird, those sorts of things. But this could also just be draw cards, get set up, maybe, as I say, find... I think if we do find a barn swallow or a martin or something, we're gonna immediately go into the grasslands. If we're gonna find them, we gotta dig. We gotta look for them. So, okay, pig power. That's not too shabby, but we don't have a cutlass. So, speak of the devil, hummingbird to the rescue. I don't know. It's sort of tempting to. I suppose the thing is, this pig power's not going to be as good with chipping sparrow in the game, but it will definitely get some free eggs off you. I think let's keep drawing. Let's use this good wetlands and see what we can find. Okay, oyster catcher. Overpaying for an oyster catcher, so they're clearly struggling for the lack of worms here as well. But okay, we're going second on this oyster catcher. That's good for us. Okay, I mean red-tailed hawk. I don't dislike that in the grasslands. Can easily go hummingbird hawk. But all right, okay. So yeah, this is where I kind of wish this was a rat, because I could play this as the worm, lay eggs, get the second rat, and then bang. Good tempo play, hawk goes in. But I think we still do progress with hummingbird. Oh, there's the junker we want, but junker in the forest? Really? Let's lay eggs. And this coot's going to super come in handy later with all this egg space. So yeah, get the start of the grasslands going. So hummingbird, as you'll see, is super, super, super nice in these early situations in base game, because it's just so good for tempo to be able to lay eggs and get food at the same time, and then you can play some birds. Let's lay eggs. We're going to reroll. Hope for a rat. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. This is good tempo. So we play the hawk, and then, yeah, I don't know. I guess next round we can just do a little bit more digging. So let's draw cards. There we go. Eastern Phoebe. All right, yeah, we're just going to spam food at these guys and have a great time. I think that's the approach here. So look, these guys have invested so much in the forest. I'm fine chucking food around. Maybe I should be taking seeds. Because maybe what I do is I lay eggs 3 times and play the 2 birds. I don't do anything else, so I can use all the worms, and I keep the seeds, and I maybe look at doing goose later. Or cowbird. So I'm now giving you an egg and 2 food. I do need to find some good stuff. I do need that. If the round 3 tray, I think is going to make or break this game. If we can find a tucking bird, barn swallow, or purple martin, then I think we just win. I think it's going to be very, very difficult for... Hey, nice work. Oh. Maybe nice work, but maybe you could have left that on top of the deck ready for me to draw cards next, so not quite so nice work. But okay, let's take another seed. I'm sort of just picking up seeds where they are there, just in case like we don't find that 4th grassland bird and we do say, look, we've got loads of seeds, Let's just play the goose, and suddenly we're getting 6 or 7 points a turn here, and then use the Phoebe worms to play cheap stuff like this that scores loads of points. That might be our approach. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Like, when someone invests 4 birds in their forest, I'll chuck 2 food a turn at you. I don't care. You know, strong forest, no forest. This is absolutely advantageous to me to be throwing 2 food around each time. And alright, let's play Sandpiper. And yeah, we're going to be on massive points. Take a point off the end round goal. What's the tray? Okay, Brewers Blackbirds. We'll go off the deck first, and then we can always pick up the Blackbird with the Kooks. I don't think Willet. I suppose Willet might interest me. Let's go off the deck once anyway. Do I want this Willet for a cheap play? I'm going to say no, and I'm glad I did because Blue-winged Warblers popped up, so very nice. All right, we're in a good spot, and here we go. Look, we're getting Common Loon being used, so I'm going to go off the top. Okay, King Rail. What a great find that is. Egg space for days. Okay, Spotted Owl's not bad, but I think these 2 can go. So I could do Blackbird, eggs. Let's go with that. So Blackbird, we're committing with you. And yeah, this Warbler is just so dreamy. Such a nice bird to find. So I'm very glad I found that. And yeah, I suppose King Rail would be looking for Omni. That would just be absolutely absurd if we found that. No obvious signs of Omni. This feels like a prairie manager. This feels like a rodentologist, but no one's... I think if someone had Omni, you'd be jumping on that Gallinule for a 9-point bird. So no one's doing that. So the signs are positive that it's still in the deck somewhere. This is tricky. I don't think this is obvious. We are going to have egg space problems because if this player's going to spam eggs late game, which with a bad Sparrow signals they may be wanting to do that, and they give us 2 eggs each time. I could lay eggs. The thing is that I know that if I lay eggs now, I'm gonna have 1 egg space. This player is 100% gonna lay eggs. But I'm thinking like I could lay eggs and play the King Rail and then lay eggs again. But then even that, I'm sort of flirting very close with the boundaries of running out of eggs. But okay, I think I do lay eggs here. I suppose if I need to skip the Blackbird, but it's still a point each time, even if I miss out on the eggs. So okay, yeah, we take the worm and then we take this fish, and then I think we go fish, worm, worm. We keep the rat because we need the egg space as a priority. Oh wow, Meadowlark. Oh, now you're going to be 3 eggs each time. Okay. Yeah, we need egg space, so I may need to jump on this Gallinule. Okay, but if you're about to lay eggs, I'm going to miss out on so many here unless I play this Warbler. But even then, I'm still going to miss out on so many. Oh, why'd you have to make things difficult? So yeah, this grasslands now is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 eggs, and each extra food is an egg as well, so potentially 10 each time, but you've only got 30 egg spaces, so you can lay eggs 3 times and then you're done. Oh, what do we do? What do we do? I feel like I have to get King Rail down. Let's get you down and let's see if you can pull off a miracle and find us omnivore. Well, it's rodentologist and falconer, so I guess we take rodentologist. So it's not over here, so we've been baited again. Do I just fall for these traps too easily? But yeah, this is a really difficult situation. Yeah, so you're laying eggs. This is annoying. So we get the pink power, but then Meadowlark and Bunting, we get nothing. But as I said, like this will run out of egg space. I think we have to draw an owl because I can't lay eggs. I don't think I can go for this owl because it's just the egg space is just not. Yeah, see what the deck gives us. Oh, I do not like this situation whatsoever. This is a very, very uncomfortable position. These players are making good use of all the food that I'm giving them. Yeah, 21 eggs. I don't like what's this player's endgame. Like, you lay eggs once more and you're going to run out as well. So, do you have birds to play? I keep giving them to you with the Sandpiper, so maybe you do. I think we may be in trouble here. Hopefully we can at least get second, but these 4 bonus cards over here, when we've got 2 not very good ones, is scary. Okay, we have to lay eggs here. Absolutely have to lay eggs. Yeah, I think we put the other players first. And we hope they take the worms. They're not going to, but we hope they take the worms so we can reroll and get a fish. If we're going to do this double play, we need this to be a fish because we have not got food to afford to overpay. Yeah, we have to take a worm. I mean, we play the hawk. We lay our eggs. If we get the fish, we double play. If we don't get the fish and we do get a worm, then we just play. I'm not happy with this end game, but I have sort of made my own bed here. And yeah, this opponent, I think this opponent's going to win. This has just been a difficult game egg space wise. I don't think I've ever seen anyone play 2 of these. And this is absurd. So I was totally not prepared for this to happen. But in this specific scenario, it's worked out very nicely. Okay, there's fish. Don't take the fish. You are incredibly mean. Okay, so in that case, I think we might not even get a worm. We might not even be able to play the warbler. Like, that was just such a dud reroll. I don't think I can do eggs, warbler, eggs, but I might have to. Let's just lay eggs. I don't know, maybe someone wants that seed and they want to take it. Oh, Red-tailed Hawk has been so disappointing. Okay, not how I was hoping this game was going to end. Really needed the bird feeder to behave a bit better for us in the end here. And really, yeah, I think yeah, if we could have got lucky and found house wren and been able to do this double play, it's just the egg space. It's just been the classic baseboard problem where you get eggs spammed at you and you can't deal with it. So, well, I say we lay eggs. And we've got schizo, and I think, yeah, I think the only way we win this game is if both these bonus cards are blanks, which I don't think they're going to be. Okay, Hawk, good. Hawk, thank you. Okay. So, like, we're tied, but you're going to get 4 more points than me off this end of round goal. Yeah, there's the max Prairie manager. And is it Omni? Yeah, of course it's Omni. This would be a big score, but we just need to cling on for dear life to second place. So, oh man, those are good bonus cards. 98. Okay, I think we do just about beat that. I think we got into the hundreds, so yeah, 104. We were 10 points behind. I think even if we could have had the optimal end game of, like, pushing for the end of round goal like Heron down here, I don't think that would have been enough. I think we just really, and I don't know, did we even miss 10 eggs worth of eggs? Probably not. We need to play more birds, but second place is not the end of the world. Yeah, there's only 2 players so far with perfect records. We do seem to be ranked below everyone else who won 2 games. 7th, I mean, yeah, the chances that we're going to finish top 3 are minimal, but if we win this last game, we'll give ourselves every chance. So second place there, obviously not the ideal result, and we do see ourselves drop down the table slightly, but we do pick up a couple of points and see ourselves on 10 in total after 3 games played. And going into this last round of matches, we are going to see other top players starting to play each other. So if we can get a good matchup in this last round, play against other players with a similar point total to ours, getting a good result there could see us move back up into those top 3 positions. Okay, so who these play people? We're playing Yo65 and Mingo. So you're on 10 points and you're on 10 points. Okay, so maybe we do control our own destiny here. Let's do this. Oh, I'm going to be real. I'm so tired. It's 4 hours into the stream. I'm not used to stream for this long. I think I'm on my 3rd or 4th cup of tea, which is definitely fueling me a little bit here. All right, let's go. We're going 3rd again. Ooh. Well, hello. Oh, I mean, why'd you have to go ruin it? But interesting. Wood duck on baseboards. I love how I saw the martin first and I didn't even I didn't even register the wood duck. But I think like a wood duck martin situation here and here feels quite natural. Getting the cards and the food in one habitat together, and then the eggs and the tucks. Let's be nice and say good luck. And we obviously keep Nestbox Builder, so I think we just do this. I cannot tell you how long it's been since I played wood duck on baseboards, so talk about rustiness. This is going to be a whole new level. I was going to say that Greyhound Eye might be nice for us, but let's be Swan. Well, we're not getting sidetracked. I think what we're going to do is just take the fish and then, as I say, force this down. There obviously was a world where I could have just kept wood duck and all food and force it down turn 1, but I think it's worth the slight tempo loss of taking another food to keep the martin, because martin, tuck and draw on the grasslands, we're going to want to lay eggs with these end of round goals. We're going to want to pivot into a grasslands late game, so having this is going to be really good. But yeah, we're gonna just get this wood duck down and see where that's going to take us. Oh, look at this guy. This cheeky so-and-so watching along. Okay, see, look, this person, I'll take its best 3 times in a row. Oh, hello. That is the biggest yoinky yoink of my career. Yoink. Okay, so yeah, I mean, we could put this in the forest, but we go, one of these is good enough to win a game. 2 of these is just absurd, and it hits Nestbox Builder. So, right, I feel a lot more relaxed about this game. Just trying to think, like, what other birds could completely derail everything is if, like, Chipping Sparrow or obviously Polite Woodpecker, Morning Dove. If I did get forest egg access, I think I ditch the martin and I just go wood duck, swallow, and then eggbird. Assuming that nothing else amazing comes up, I think we take food again. If we can get another worm, we play martin, we lay eggs. We play swallow, and we're just set up with a 5-point grasslands with double card cycle in round 1, which is just so difficult to fight against that. So, and what is this going to get us? Okay, chickadee. Honestly, not bad. We could play bird, lay eggs, and get that down. That might be a more tempting option, because this is weak for us. I want to be getting 2 food at a time. I don't want to be getting 1. I want to be getting 2 and a point, and it hits Nestbox Builder. So I think what we do is martin, eggs, chickadee, and then we can take food, play swallow, and then we've got our 5-point grasslands, and we're sort of ahead in a bit of tempo because we've got the food gen. So that's good. That's a good situation to be in. I think we ditched the Abaset here. We've not got the ground nest. We've not found that. I'm happy to part ways with it. I've got 3 other really good birds in my hands, so I'm sort of keeping the swallow as maybe we do put that in the forest at some point, but yeah, like I say, that's my Oceania brain at work. It's absolutely going to be better with the swallow and the grass. And so, all right, so you're still digging. You still not got much food. Oh, they didn't play the Oriole. They forced down a double-crested cormorant, so that I'm absolutely not even remotely worried about that. So, and yeah, we'll stick with our chickadee. They must have done that just the end of round goal. So, yeah, maybe that's worth it for 7 points, but the power is objectively awful. So, Cooper's Hawks come up. That might be a decent one for the forest if we're just looking for some nice nice brown powers to get things going. Stella's Jay's also attempted, but no one's going to pick that up. Ooh. I mean, that's just disgusting. There's no other word to describe it. Yeah, I want to keep this catbird, especially if you are gonna get a move on, get a wiggle on, and play your Oriole and give me some berries. Then we just go in this grasslands, and now we have triple tuck and draws, and that is just even more disgusting. So I think we take food and we see if we can get some berries and get this catbird done, or see if we can find a cheap wetland bird to play. But at the moment, neither is happening. So let's maybe take a seed just for a bit of diversity. Maybe that Stella's J does tempt us. Or my boy Clark's Nutcracker. What a boy you are. This is sort of tempting for the grassland, for a bit of food in there. It's nest box, but I think we'll leave it. We'll go to the top. I'm glad we did, because we've got Towie, and now pivot into the grasslands we go, and we just win the game. So, alright. What do we prioritise? The extra tuck or the extra egg? Oh, sorry, the extra food. I can't even talk. I think I want to play Swallow. Because food's still not a bad turn. Get 2 food and a point and a card. So we're going to want to take food later anyway to give ourselves card access, because I don't want to be drawing cards. I don't. Yeah, maybe we don't even need this Towie. I like it. I think it could be a good grassland bird. But we may find like Barn Swallow or like something ridiculous. We just go like 8-point engine in the grasslands, and then we don't even need the seed. So we'll see how this plays out. But I think we're in a strong position. Down you go. Rider Green Swallow. We like you very much. Ooh, we can get a berry and a reroll. I think we take that chance. Please, berry. You know you want to. No. Okay, we'll take a fish. We'll just get one of each food. Okay, turkey, you're not bad. We could lay eggs, and then with this food we go Towie catbird. And I think that might be me set in this grasslands. And we just lay eggs loads. And yeah, certainly a bird like this turkey would be nice to play with this Towie seeds. Big egg space. That's what we want. Let's lay some eggs and see what the deck has for us. Today, a Piebald Grebe. Nope. Bye-bye. And a Siskin that I'm not too interested in either. So I think I do just force these 2 down. I've got the food for it. I think, again, if someone takes food and puts the feeder in a position where there is a berry, it's worth taking food to save me the food cost. But to be honest, if I'm laying eggs for 7 points a turn and getting a seed, I'll just force stuff down with seeds. I don't even care to go and take food again. So yeah, I think this is the right play. So once the catbird goes down, we're gonna have 0 eggs and 20 spaces. That's 5 turns that we can lay eggs before we run out, and that's 5 seeds and 15 card cycles. So you'd think by then, I mean, to be honest, even before then, we probably find something really good that we've tucked and drawn with this Siskin. So we then have to go and take food just to get another card anyway. So as the catbird goes down, so the points are low, 22 after 2 rounds. It's not great, but we've got the engine going in the first 2 rounds, which I probably said this a million times, but if you can get your engine set up by the end of round 2, it applies even more on baseboards than in Oceania, so we're going to be making good use of that. Right, into the next round. So we're going to start filling up it, and yeah, we're going to be tucking and drawing. I think we're seeing so many cards each turn. But we're going to find something good like Bears Rio, so yum yum yum. And I think we can maybe look at this nest box builder as a bit of a gimme 7 points here. So maybe we take a slight detour taking food. We need more worms than that, but let's take the fish, because we might find Parfum, we might find Woodstalk. Again, we're looking at a bajillion cards each turn, so I guess we take the berry here, because we can get the turkey down. And this is a definite play, whereas this is a maybe play. Actually, maybe that's not true. Maybe it's the other way around. But I think the egg space here will be useful, so let's just go from the deck. And what do you know? Lo and behold. So, okay, now we're not playing turkey, because we're going to play Belseria and Puffin and max out nest box builder, so maybe we need to take food once more. Maybe this wouldn't be a bad time to do it with the fish. And this will be our last turn taking food. So right, what can you get for us this time, Wood Duck? Cerulean Warps. Maybe turkey goes. Maybe we rather take the Cerulean Warps gamble. If we play 3 birds, we lay eggs 5 times, we get 5 seeds. I think that's enough to force everything down 5 seeds, because at the moment this could play Cerulean Warps. This plus 1 seed could force down Puffin, and then that gives me 4 more seeds, which forces down the Virio. So we'd be perfect on food. I think we'd be okay on eggs. I haven't counted. Maybe I should. And we can get 2 more birds up here, which I think we prioritise, because we're not going to be throwing food for eggs. We're just going to be, yeah, filling up the forest as much as we can. Time to continue egg laying. And yeah, turkey. I think turkey goes. I'm trying to think like what we could get that's better. King Rail. Nah, because King Rail, we can't afford King Rail over Warbler. We're in the luxurious position where we can tuck that. This hummingbird, if this came up a little bit earlier, that might have been nice in the grasses, but we're good now. So this player's on a surprising number of points. suppose they won the first 2 end-of-round goals and got a couple of big pointers down, but this, yeah, I mean, like, just compare the boards, compare the engines for mid-round 3. I'm not really sure what this looks like a better end game because you've got good card access and you can lay eggs for 6 points. I'm not quite sure what this end game is going to be and where the eggs are going to come from. So yeah, we're obviously going to be taking a couple of gambles on these bonus cards, but there are a few good ones out there we could find. Obviously, Food Web again we'll be looking for. I feel like we've been looking for that every game, or having it every game, so we'll see what happens. Time to lay eggs. Tuck the hummingbird. Kinglet. I mean, that'd be nice, but you got to get tucked. You got to get tucked. And yeah, we're demolishing this end of round goal without even having to push that hard for it, so that's nice. Let's play Puffin. And see what you want to get me. There is Food Web. Thank you, Puffin. You have understood your assignment, so Bell's Row is just going to be a monster play here. That goose, if that had come up earlier, that would have been fun. Towhee Goose Catbird for loads of tucks, but I say we're satisfied. We've obviously found great stuff. We've been very lucky with what we found, but I think we've been pretty good efficiency-wise in terms of minimizing the low point scoring turns and maximizing the high point scoring ones. So, and yeah, there's been no co-op this game. No hummingbirds, no sandpipers or anything like that. No Lazuli Buntings that we dealt with last game. So it's been a very different situation. Time for Bell's Vireo. What can you do for me on the bonus cards? 2-point ecologist, fine. Time to lay eggs. Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's swap just because it's fun. Oh, Spoonbill. No, we can't afford you. If you came up a turn sooner, we could have copied the Towhee then and then this turn and then played you. Why do people do this on BGA? I want to nip that in the bud right away. Saying GG before the score's been counted up? Yeah, I'm not into that. All right, good job, Woodpecker. You did not understand the assignment, but I don't think it's massively going to impact the result of this game. 77 there. Could be quite close to second place here. Oh, 2 points. The owl really let them down there, so not quite enough, but yeah, this is where our score comes in. So 2 good bonus cards. Food Web, Nest Box. We absolutely smashed those that we got quite early on, but yeah, Ecologist, Rotologist, 2 traditionally good ones that we struggled with, but yeah, loads and loads of eggs. A few caches with the chickadee, and loads of tucks. 107. Very, very big win. And GG's. GG's indeed. Right, let's go back and let's see. Okay, so this game's also finished. I think we might be in the clear here. I think there's only this one player who's on 3 played and 10 points, who, if they win their game, could get to 14. Yeah, because this person who beat us in the last game, they lost here, which put them only on 12. I think if this player came second and they would have been 14, they would have been above me, and then if this person, they win and go up to 14 as well, I think that would have bumped me up. But I don't know, I think we're through. We'll have to wait and see. And indeed we are through here. That win in the last round of matches was enough to see us finishing in second place after all games played. That puts in the top 3, of course, going through into that final game. Now, going into this final game, there was actually a slight complication in that the player at the top of the rankings who won all of their first 4 games didn't show up for the final game. So instead of being contested between the top 3, it was instead decided to bring in the 4th place player, meaning it was 2nd against 3rd against 4th. This game would be scored in the same way as the other games played so far in this tournament, meaning 4 points for a win and 2 points for second. So with the player currently top of the standings out of the equation, a win for us here in this final game would be enough to seal gold. Let's get into it. Right, here we go. It's time. We're going second. Oh, we got a Martin. But not much else. So I think we do something like this. Song Sparrow is unironically tempting here. I don't know if I'm going like full BGA expert, but it could work because we've got no Forest Bird. Could play the Nuthatch, but then you have to do something like that. Play Nuthatch, take food, play the Martin, then you lay eggs and you've got no cards. So we could just play Egret, lay eggs, draw cards. Do we keep Fishery because we've got 1? Or do we keep Rodentologist? Rodentologist is just one of the best bonus cards in the game, but we do already have a leg up on Fishery. I think we keep like this. I think we play Egret, lay eggs, draw cards, play Martin, lay egg, cycle what we've got. We keep the seeds and hope that we find a cheap. If we have to go Song Sparrow, we do. We hope that we find a nice cheap Forest Bird. I'm thinking like a Nuthatch or a Woodpecker or something. Or even better, get the good old Hummingbird, Towhee Crow, etc. and put those in the grasslands with the Martin. So I think this feels quite straightforward. It's that question of better tempo to keep the extra food or to keep the extra card. But I think I'm not going to overcomplicate it, and I think we are going to keep Rhintologist. So let's see. This is, like I said, this is fine. This is a perfectly fine starting hand. It's not amazing. Martin is super strong, so I'm glad we've got that. Right, everyone's picked. Ooh, not keeping the Flycatcher and not keeping the Ruddy Duck. Ooh, that's scary if you're discarding Ruddy Duck. You must have some real good stuff to leave Ruddy Duck, so we will see what that is. Hopefully not a wood duck. Anytime you see the berry seed, yeah, that's always a concern. Okay, I'm sorry, but you can't make that up. The script has written that someone was going to play Forest Bunting just in the final first move. Oh, I'm sorry. I should contain my laughter, but that was just very, very funny. But all right, we truck on. We truck on. We play our egret, and yeah, we'll lay eggs, draw cards, play the Martin, lay eggs, cycle. I suppose the exception is if we get, I don't know, like thinking like juniper titmouse, or I suppose something that eats a worm. So if we've got like a gnat catcher, play that first, then we take food, then we play the Martin. So this is why I want to play the egret first. So I keep the food for in case I find a forest bird here. Okay, black turn. So they kept black turn. Was that person? Yeah, they kept turn over Ruddy Duck. Maybe thinking about the end of round goals, but I'd be keeping Ruddy Duck. It's a much better opening bird. Chimney Swift, right? We're getting a Forest Bunting and a Migrating Power. It's like they're just trying to insult me, hurt my feelings. Oh, Grapple. Forest Grackle, anyone? I gotta say, this Song Sparrow does tempt me, because I could play Song Sparrow in the forest, Martin here, and take food and move it down. But I'm gonna go off the top again. Okay, well that does work for the bonus card. Come on, Egret. Lame. Okay, so they're playing Blue Jay. That's not bad. That's yeah. To be fair, that's the kind of bird that we might have played if we'd found. So, I think we'll draw cards again. I think I'm very tempted to actually take the Song Sparrow. I think this will help tempo wise. Get a forest bird, push us up to 2 grassland birds and 2 wetland birds. So, of all of the migrating birds, this is probably the best one. Okay, Clark's Creep's not bad. I think we do, and there we go. Egret. Ah. Oh, that stings. Burned by taking Song Sparrow. Oh, what? They're not taking it? I mean, this person's 100% going to take it because they're set up to draw cards with the Chimney Swift down here. So, damn, we could have had basically a repeat of our last game with the double tuck and draw grassland. So, but let's stay focused. Let's stay positive. We've got Martin, which is good. Oh, they're taking the bobwhite as well. All right, so I think now we do. Yeah, I think we do Martin, Sparrow. We take food, and then we lay eggs, and we move the Song Sparrow down here, ready to draw cards in round 2. I'd have loved that Violet Green Swallow, and I'm annoyed it's going over here, but this is why you put Bunting in the grasslands, because Bunting and Tuck and Draw is a GG in my book, so this could be tricky. I think, I was going to say, if the 2 rats stayed there, I could totally have taken the 2 rats when I took food, and then get a good tempo by moving the Song Sparrow, put the hawk here. It's going to be tempted to keep hold of this greed, because it is going to help. It's going to qualify me for next end of round goal. And the last one, and it's cheap and I don't have good food access, but this hawk is going to be really tempted to keep with the rodentologist, so let's play Song Sparrow. So far though, some slightly questionable decisions got to be said. Yeah, of course that's going down, but yeah, I think passing up on that Violet Green Swallow over here, there's going to be big regrets later. And yeah, no wetlands over here, so we'll see if that changes. I can't remember what they picked up. So okay, so what do we do here? Do we care about the grebe? Do we care about the hawk? Both good questions. If I kept Fishery Manager, I'd be ditching the hawk and playing the grebe. We definitely ditch the grackle. We go worm berry. But this is an okay start. And yeah, we tuck and draw, we pick up this warbler. So that's a good tempo. And what do we get in the tray? Okay, we do get a nuthatch. And my boy Clark's Nutcracker. Don't think either of those immediately jump out at me. So I think what we do is we play Warbler, so that then when we take cards, if we get a good card, we can ping Song Sparrow up here and take the food. If we don't, we can ping Song Sparrow into the grasslands and lay eggs, and then move it up, and maybe even go back to the wetlands and draw some more cards. This would be a good move, because we've not got great wetlands. If we could save cards by not having to discard to get more food, that's going to be important for us. Okay, they picked up something. Oh, great egret. I will definitely take you. Okay, let's ping you up to the forest and try and grab these 2 fish, I guess. Because this egret, this will be a great play if we can find Woodstock, please. I could play this Willet. It's got the egg thing. What am I trying to say? Egg nest type. I'm so tired. It's got the nest type I need for the end of round goal, but you're going to get to 2. So I'd only qualify. I'd get a point. I think we ping you down to the wetlands so we can draw cards again. Okay, more rodentologist birds. Not a great hunter. We need rats. There's no rats coming up in this feeder, so that's a bit of a nuisance. Mallard, it's too late for you. So yeah, let's ping you up here and grab those rats. This is a good setup. This is a little bit scary. And if this pink power goes down, and if this person keeps finding some nice big point birds from the deck, then they'll be in a good spot. But if we can get our rodentologist birds out, get this grasslands going, if we can find a hummingbird, a crow, just get this grass that's going. Sandpiper's popped up. That could be interesting, actually. How much do I want to give out free cards? Because I could double play that with the egret. I think I'll pick it up for sure, but we're kind of low on food, so a cheap bird like that is pretty nice. Oh, and actually, maybe we could, hang on. Maybe I take the Sandpiper, I double play into it, and then I can lay eggs on it and qualify for the end of round goal, and we hold off on the hawk. I like that, and then I can ping the Song Sparrow back up here, take more rats, and play the hawk later. Yeah, we've got a plan, and Song Sparrow is absolutely helping us out here. So let's take the Sandpiper. Alright, you played Bob White. Okay, so you're going to hit 2. I mean, I think this is still worthwhile doing, but we're qualifying, we get the extra point. I think this is a perfectly good double play. We'll lay eggs, and we'll try and think a little bit about spreading them out for that next end of our goal. I think we're going to struggle against this board for that, but we got to at least try. We got to at least try. So we ping you up here, and yeah, just need to hope that no one's going to take food. So we take the rat that we wanted. If we can get a worm here, I'll take that. Thank you. I think we ping you down to the wetlands for our final turn drawing cards in this game. Oh, hummingbird. Ooh. Yes, I wanted it, but if you're going to play it and use it, that is absolutely okay with me. Give me all of the food, please, especially if it's rats. All right. Oh, what? Why would you do that? They must really need those 2 seeds to not take the fish and get the reroll. I'm going to say there's been a lot of weird moves by these players in this final. I'm not quite sure what to make of some of these decisions, but we'll roll with it. So we're going to get this. We're going to get this night heron. Osprey, I mean, it's cheap. Okay, Bobolink, I don't think is going to be great. I think so, yeah, now we ping. I think we go back into the forest. This is slightly intimidating. There's 45 points. I don't like that. Lots of birds, lots of end of round goal points. I think it's the worst looking board, but it's in the lead at the moment, so we'll see how that plays out. But okay, I mean, that's a pretty good feeder, to be fair, if we're going to try and get night heron food. So this free food coming through is like jackpot. That's exactly what I want. I mean, if I get a reroll here, actually, I'm going to go for the rat, and I'm going to take the rat. I think our end game is play Kestrel, hope that we can get some food, but also get some hummingbird food to play the night heron. Yeah, all the food's coming up that we want. And then just lay eggs and play the night heron. Yeah, let's play. And when we take food, this goes down here, we lay eggs. So we are going to get 2 sets. Might be enough as... No, it's probably actually just going to qualify. We'll get the 2 points. I don't know if this is going to be enough to win, because this is a little bit scary. 2 bonus cards as well, lots of egg space. This person's endgame could be better than ours. We're quite close in score. That last round goal, you're going to get 5. You're going to get 5. We're going to get 6. So if no more birds are played, which is absolutely not true, because there will be more birds played, but if no more birds are played, we're going to be alright. Oh, Swainson's Hawk now. I might go for that, if we can play that as well. I mean, this might actually be better than Night Heron, because it's 4 points worse, but we get some activations with it, and it's an extra food. We might be able to play both, that would be ideal, but maybe like place Hawk and Osprey. Is that better than Night Heron and Cerulean Warbler? Yeah, the big question mark is, if I get 2 more food from this hummingbird, then I think we're in a good spot to play both, but do I take the worm or do I take the fish? This is tough, because if I played the hawk, I do need to lay eggs 1 turn here. So if I play the hawk, I'm only going to get like max 4 uses of it, so it's not going to catch the night heron, even if it hits every time. I can take the fish. I will pick up the hawk, and we maybe play it. I don't think we're going to win. I don't think we've got enough to win. I think if these players, even if they play a suboptimal end game, I would say blue's going to win this. This grass is too strong. We're going to need this Kestrel to go absolutely bananas, and the hawk to be reliable. That's our only chance here, I think. The thing we've got going for us is our good bonus cards, so I've just got to hope that the 2 bonus cards over here are not good. There are only 7 birds down. So skip you. Yeah, this Bobolink, even if we could afford it, it's nowhere near worth playing. So, like I said, I don't even know what we're looking for. Like, probably, if I got a Woodstalk, I would probably take that gamble over playing the Night Heron, because I think we do need a gamble here to be able to shot of winning, because this seems straightforward with 5 turns left. You just play the best bird in your hand and then lay eggs 4 times. But this doesn't feel like a situation where it's going to be worth taking food or drawing cards to try and play more birds. This card that I gave them with the Sandpiper is probably helping, so I probably should have skipped this, but I didn't have good birds and I just wanted to see more, so it's very easy to just throw the card around. But yeah, that probably was a mistake to do that. We're behind, and we're gonna need the strongest endgame, and I don't think we quite have that. But I'm definitely curious what red is going to do. They've got lots of cards in hand, not lots of food. You need to clear out some egg space for your other set. You need to play some birds. This seems, unless you've found good birds, this seems like the most tricky end game. I'd say mine is straightforward. We lay eggs, we fill up on our cavity nests, and see what we can do. Kestrel, nope. Hawk's doing its job. I think, I mean, there's a world where this Oriole is a good play, but it's so expensive. I think Osprey, Like I said, I could do Hawk and Osprey, but I don't think Osprey's ever worth it, so we'll get rid of you. Ooh, Roadrunner. I mean, if I wasn't tempted by the Hawk, and I could have had 2 extra turns using it. Oh, now you play Woodpecker. I hope for your sake that hits a bonus card or something. But okay, we now are going to need to play a bird and clear out these cavity nests, because we're going to get some free eggs coming through, and I do not want to miss those. So Roadrunner is, I gotta say, is tempting because it will allow me to discard. It's obviously 2 points less than the Heron, but I can throw a food, and if I get more food, I can throw more food, and it's going to get 3 chances at hitting. And it's a 50-50 shot on these hunts, more or less, and so 3 chances. Your chances are good of scoring more than the 1 point difference. So 14 egg spaces. If we play the Roadrunner, we have 18, 3 turns laying eggs. So even if these get more eggs through, I think that's fine. So yeah, let's play. I think we leave the cavities open for as long as we can, and then on our last turn when we lay eggs, then we fill them up if there's space. But we want to leave them open to accept polluted woodpecker eggs. So we're going to play this Roadrunner, and we're going to take some gambles. We're really going to be crossing our fingers and hoping this can do some real damage for us, along with the Kestrel, along with the Hawk. We're rolling the dice, we're putting our faith in hunting powers at the end of this game, and if this is a close game that's within 2 or 3 points, which it easily could be, I mean, it's 1 point difference at the moment, it could easily be within that margin. So this is about 50-50, this is about 2 in 3, and this is probably about 1 in 3. So combined, these are average 1.5 points. So if I'm laying eggs, if I get 4 eggs and a target's 5, 6.5 across those 3 turns. Yeah, we're looking at about 20 points across those 3 turns. So, okay, so you're going to cash with the Blue Jay. So as long as no one interferes, as long as no one touches the food, no one touches the bird feeder, we're going to get 3 dice to work with. But I feel like we're squeezing what we can out of this end game. And if it's not enough, then it's not enough. If the hunting powers miss, we can blame them. So it's definitely a tense final, and we've got lots of people watching the stream, and we've got lots of people watching, spectating in the room as well. So I'm sure everyone's on the edge of their seat, because I certainly feel like I am. Okay, wheel eggs, and I've been hearing rumours that if you lay an egg on a predator power, it's more likely to hit. So I am not above conspiracy theories at this moment in time, where we need things to go our way. So we're going to do that, and yeah, I say the only chance would be if we get 2 food and play this Night Heron. That's a 9-point play. I just don't see it happening. So maybe I keep the food now, because I can always discard it on a later turn. Come on, Roadrunner. Oh, I didn't put you on automatic. Will that matter? Yes! Morning Dove, thank you. Kestrel, you disappoint me. But Hawk, okay, good. I will take that. Between these hunting powers, it's about 1.5 points expected. We hit 2 there, so we're ahead. Oh, double play. Gribbly Heron. What is this going to be? If this is a big bird, this could be game-winning. Whooping crane. That is not what we wanted to see. And this smells like Omni as well, with the Blue Jay, with the hummingbird, with the whooping crane. So that is a big old turn. Time to lay eggs. Get rid of the fish. Okay, Roadrunner hit. Oh, Hawk missed. Kestrel and Hawk. Why is it always the American White Pelican? I don't think we're going to have enough. I think we need both of these bonus cards to be bad. I know they've only got 8 birds down. But if it's bird counter, if it's enclosure builder, any of those kinds, and they're going to win the food tiebreaker as well, if it comes down to that. So yeah, we need our predators to go bananas. We need 3 hits, I think. Here. Yeah, fill up the cavity. Roadrunner, please. Not what we want to see. Kestrel, no. Okay, Hawk. So yeah, across the 3 turns, 4 points. We expected 4.5. Kestrel, not good. Roadrunner put a shift in, so fair play to you. But yeah, Kestrel disappointing. This is so tight. Look how close these scores are. This is ridiculous. So it's going to be all on the bonus card. I mean, to be fair, Red could win because they won the end round goal. So if these 2 bonus cards are good, okay, 3-point bird feeder. That's low. 4-point ecologist. I think that's enough. I don't think we're catching blue. Yeah, because they're already on 91 plus 2. 87. 87 plus 2 bonus cards. I don't know. I think it's Omni, and I think it's something else. Oh, we did beat them. 0, 6. Oh, I think that's enough for them. I think that's enough. What? I was not expecting that. Wow, a full-on tie, not even any food. I don't know what that means. I don't understand what happens. This is so anticlimactic. And so after a full day of playing and streaming my games, it came down to a result I wasn't prepared for, a tie game. Now what I didn't realise at the time was that a tie means that the points awarded are split between first and second place, earning us 3 points each. Going back to the overall standings, with first place not playing, those 3 points were enough to see us overtake them for the lead and claim the gold. Oh boy, alright, it's just been confirmed that we do take home the gold, so unbelievable. Unbelievable. Song Sparrow for the win. Do we give Song Sparrow MVP or do we give it to the Roadrunner for that late surge 2 and 3? Absolutely outperformed. If I played Night Hare and I lose there, absolutely had to take that chance and absolutely it paid off. So super happy with that. Some tough games. What a tournament, what a game, what a final.